Welcome to Custom Creator, everybody. I am OGL Schmidt. Got a combination of a little something old and a little something new. The something new is we've got a new computer, and hopefully the videos are going to be looking a little bit nicer. At the very least, we'll play a lot smoother. The something old is, well, we got some old school country, a little outlaw country, if you will, from the king of country music, Hank Williams Jr. Uh, this call, yeah, excuse me. This is called. My name is BOCEPHUS. I'm very rusty. Just bear with me. BOCEPHUS was Hank's nickname, and it came from a doll that was given to him by his father when he was very, very young to play with. So Hank is always a pleasure to listen to, always a pleasure to react to. So I'm going to shut up and let the legend do the talking here.
I just came in here to have some whiskey and beer and say howdy to you all. You all know me. It's Hank Williams Jr., you see. Hat and shades and beard and all. Now I have heard, I've gotten the word about all these silly imposters running around. Let me tell you something now, they ain't real. They got no scars, they got no feel. Why, they don't know nothing about whiskey bent and hell bound.
Okay, it's a perfect line to stop things on. Whiskey bent and hellbound. Always love that. I mentioned something along these lines every time I do a Hank reaction, but when he's talking about scars, he knows what he's talking about. I personally don't think I'd be around if I fell 500 feet and landed on my face on a rock. Hank is still going, even to this day. It's good to see that even throughout his life, which has been very, he's had a very trying life at times between the accident, losing his dad at such a young age in such a tragic way, essentially being groomed to be a stand-in for his father. His music is so playful sometimes. He just sounds like he's having the time of his life. His vocals here, especially, like he's sliding off of things. He's like really leaning into his twang, and Hank can belt and sing with the best of them when he wants to, but he's definitely leaning into that twang. And I called him a legend of country music, the king of country music, and that is 100% correct. But make no mistake about it, Hank rocks as hard as anybody. I'm going to go back here a little bit. I love how this song uses space. Also, if anyone has seen Adventures in Babysitting and the bit in the bar where Albert Collins says, "Nobody leaves this place without singing the blues," this arrangement kind of reminds me of obviously a much more evolved version, but of what the band laid down for the kids to sing over. So that of course always brings a smile to my face. So let's continue. It's again, it's got that combination of a playfulness, but you can also tell that he's not someone to cross either.
About all these silly imposters running around.
That bass.
Let me tell you something now, they ain't real. They got no scars, they got no feel. Why, they don't know nothing about whiskey bent and hell bound. Now I'm looking for a lover, and I'm looking for some fun. My name is BOCEPHUS. I'm the son of a gun. Some of us is born with it. Some of us don't ever get it. Thank God I'm a guitar man. And it's true I love the money. And it's true I love all the honeys. But the thing I really love is to get that
interrupt a solo. That's his old reactor habit there. So Hank definitely got into his more, I guess, muscular singing chops there, and when he gets into that mode, when he goes for the jugular vocally, he almost can sometimes come across like a country version of Bruce Dickinson in some ways. Uh, yeah, just a great voice. Uh, I love how the harmonica is used in this song. Hank can play pretty much any instrument known to man. Um, and even if that's not him playing the harmonica, even on the studio version, that basically means he knows how to write for these instruments. Because the harmonica here is essentially being used like a second guitar. It's doubling that da, 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 da. And then it also got a solo before the guitar got its solo. Yeah, it's a really good use of the harmonica. Now, I don't listen to nearly enough blues. Maybe that's a feature uh, in that genre, I guess. But yeah, this is a. I haven't heard a harmonica used that prominently and that well in quite some time. Hank, again, you know Hank for his big personality, his lyrical abilities, and his voice, but he's just a genius at songwriting. I'm gonna go back a little bit, and I should note that even when he's going for it vocally, it still sounds like he's having a blast, having the time of his life. It's impossible not to smile when listening to a song like this.
Not everybody loves me, but those that do will fight. Right to the end, they're guitar friends from legendary Saturday nights. I learned something from Leonard Skinner, from my daddy and Ernest Tubb too. I do country rock, I do blues. Now I'm looking for a lover, and I'm gonna have some fun. Oh, my name is BOCEPHUS. Yeah, I'm a son of a gun. Some of us are born with it. Some of them don't ever get it. Thank God I'm a guitar man. Oh, it's true, I love the money. And I really love the honeys. But the thing I really love is to get down with the band. Go boy. Ain't no rookies on this record.
Okay, we're almost to the end here. I'm gonna go back so we can hear the song right out properly. I just wanted to mention, first of all, he did a shout out to Leonard Skinner, to his father, to Ernest Tubbs. That's been a staple of not just Hank, but a lot of practitioners of this type of country music. It makes them feel very much like a family or a brotherhood, which is always it's good to hear. And he always talks about being a guitar man. Yes, his love for music is apparent. That did make me think because there was just some amazing piano bits that just kind of rolled in and kind of disappeared. Um, when you know when you can play an instrument, you know essentially where it fits in an arrangement. You know where its tonal range is. So that actually, the more instruments you can play, it seems to me like it would make it easier to do a detailed arrangement like this. My father was a jazz musician. Actually, he learned how to write music from a gentleman at a bar. The guy would teach him one thing and say, "Okay, go back, practice this. Come back when you got it mastered," and that would basically rinse and repeat. And I think Mom mentioned talking to him about arranging, and basically him mentioning that it's just hard to figure out where each instrument will fit in an arrangement. Um, but yeah, you look at the smile on Hank's face. He's having the time of his life. Um, gonna back this up here a little bit. I just love how this again. call it what you want, old school country, outlaw country, true country, whatever you want to call it. It feels almost like to use an overused term, like a connected universe. These guys are singing about themselves, they're singing about their loved ones. There's common threads running through everything. Again, Hank said guitar man so many times. So when you follow these people for a while, you honestly feel like you've known them, like you've been an active participant in their lives, and that's really cool. And I can't think of any other type of music where the feeling is that honest and that legitimate.
I'm a guitar man. Oh, it's true, I love the money.
There's that piano.
And I really, really love the honeys. But the thing I really love is to get down with the band. Go, boy. Ain't no rookies on this record. I say my name is BOCEPHUS. Oh
Uh, Also, very nice of him to actually spell it out for us. I wasn't quite sure how to spell Bocephus either. But how many drunk rookies have butchered this song on open mic nights across the country? I wonder. Because this just sounds like it would be an utter hoot to perform as well, even if you have no talent whatsoever. Obviously, you ain't going to touch Hank, but it sounds like it will be fun to perform. Uh, Again, just with the blues inflections and the use of space. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of a kind of a twangier AC/DC in a lot of ways. It's difficult to describe, but yeah, Hank, you know, Hank does blues, Hank does country, Hank does rock, Hank does whatever he wants to do, and he does it well every time he does it. So yeah, this was all kinds of fun. Always a pleasure to sit down and listen to Bocephus tell his story. So thank you guys very much for joining us. Hopefully this video is a little bit better than normal as far as its technology, performance wise. Still broken. So for Danny Lee OGT, I'm OGO Schmidt. There's a lot going on in that song for a for a first timer. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Mental health is real. Be a part of the start. Music is your best support group, and take care of yourself so you can take care of others. Once again, for Danny Lee OGT, I'm OGL Schmidt. We'll see you guys in the next one.